So, hello students. Today we are going to start MS Word. MS Word is a part of MS Office package, as you already know, and you're already familiar with MS Word. So MS Word is called as Word Processor Software. So what is Word Processor Software basically? It is that software which is used to create documents. Word processor are those software which are used to create documents, like you can type a letter, you can type a paragraph, or you can make a notice. So you can type any kind of documents in a word processing software. So MS Word, LibreOffice Writer, OpenOffice Writer, these are all word processor softwares. They are used to create documents. Now as you can see in this particular file, I have made I have written two paragraphs on the topic Montfort School, and a heading Montfort School is also given on the top. Now you are already familiar with the fonts which we can apply to different text in MS Word. You are already familiar with these features, I think. You already know how to change the font size, font style, font color. So I'll just do it fast and show you. You can change the font style from here. There are a lot of styles given. You can change any font style from here. You can change the font size from this tool, and you can increase or decrease the font size accordingly. You can also change the color of the font from this tool and take any color from here. So like this you can change the font style and font size and font color. These are the three tools which are used to give bold, italic and underline. Like if for the heading I want to give the feature for bold, select the text first of all, click on bold, U for underline and I for italics. Now if I want to place this heading in the center, what will you do? You will press space bar to move it to the center, but this is actually not the correct way of doing. We have to use these four alignment buttons. These four alignment buttons are basically, this is left alignment, this is center alignment, right alignment and justify align. So what these alignment buttons are, suppose if I want to place this heading in the center, I'll select this heading and click on center alignment button. Suppose I want to write my name on the right side, I'll click on the right alignment button from here, and then I can write my name. It will come on the right side instead of coming from the left side. If you see, by default left alignment button is clicked. By default the paragraphs are left aligned. Okay, so if we do not specify any alignment, the paragraphs will be by default written in left alignment. So now suppose, what is this last alignment button? This is called as justify align. So what is that basically? If you see this paragraph is not evenly distributed. If you see the last word of the paragraph, some of the lines are ending here, some of the lines are ending here and here. They are not evenly distributed. But if I select the paragraph and click on justify alignment like this, now you can see the paragraph has been structured in such a way that it has been evenly distributed in the end like this. So I'll show you again. Earlier it was in left alignment like this. The paragraph was uneven. Now if I select the paragraph again and click on justify alignment, the paragraph is evenly distributed between the margins. Okay. Now coming to next topic, you might have seen this is a chemical formula written here, H2O, and a mathematical formula written here, x square plus y square. Now in H2O, 2 is little below the normal text, and here in x square 2 is little above the normal text. So this is called as superscript and subscript. Superscript and subscript basically are used when we have to place the text upper or lower of the normal text. So subscript is used when you have to place a text below the normal text. Suppose I have to write H2O. Okay, after writing H2O, select 2, select only 2. Okay, only 2 you have to select, and then you can click on this option of subscript. When you move the mouse on any of these tools, it will show you the name of the tool. Just place the mouse, the name of the tool will come. It is not showing here in the video because in the video the context menu and other things are not shown. So but when you click on this, when you place your mouse on any tool, it will show you the name of the tool. So this is the tool for subscript. Now you can see in H2O, 2 is shifted below the normal text. You can also click on this small arrow and a dialog box will appear. From that dialog box also you can select subscript option. Okay, so if you're not getting the tool, you can go to this font group and a small tool is there, and there also you will get the subscript option. Or there is another way, you can right click and click on font, and from there you can select the subscript option. Similarly, if I have to write x square, select 2. It is important to select 2. You don't select both of them. Select only 2, because you have to just place 2 above x. So for placing some text above the normal text, we use superscript option. So we select this 2 and click on this button for superscript. 2 will come above the normal text. Same thing we can do by right clicking and click on the font option, and from there you can select the option superscript. Superscript is for placing the text above the normal text. Subscript is for placing the text below the normal text. So that's all for now. You can try out these options. You can try out how to change the font styles. You can try out how to use these 4 alignment buttons, how to use superscript and subscript. Please try out all the options. Like subscript and superscript, you can try by using the right click of the mouse also, instead of trying from here. You can use any of these methods. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you.